Hello, this is Chris with the Dallas Theological Seminary Media Center. Today I want to discuss how to properly format pages in Turabian style. One of the most frustrating issues that students often have is finishing a Turabian paper, even using the Turabian template, and then the page numbers are formatted incorrectly, and it can just be a big frustration. So let me walk you through the process step by step on how to ensure that your page numbers are correct in Turabian. The first thing you want to do is open up a web browser and go to library.dts.edu. Again, that's library.dts.edu. You'll see the library main web page. Over on the right side, you want to go to Turabian Supplement and Templates. We are downloading the Turabian template so that you have this for the future. Under there, you want to go to Microsoft Word Template for Paper. And usually I recommend downloading the one that has the explanation of style. That's because not everyone is a master of Turabian, and sometimes it's helpful to have a reminder of how Turabian works. Now, I have a copy of this right here on my desktop. Go ahead and open up that document we just downloaded, and this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see. I'm doing that by hitting the minus button in the bottom right here. You're going to find the Turabian title page with no numbers. You're going to find the first page that has extra spacing on the top because it's the beginning of a new header. And then you're going to see that you have page 1 in the bottom center and page 2 in the top right. That continues in the top right all the way until you get to the bibliography, which again, you'll see that extra spacing here at the top. And then you're going to see in the bottom center, you have your page numbers. That's because it is a new section and it resets the numbering style to bottom center. All right, so let's say I want to use this paper and I want to add my own text. Well, there's a couple very important steps that are going to help keep the page numbers correct for you. The first thing you want to do is click the paragraph icon. You'll find that under the Home tab, and it's this little thing that looks almost like a P. It's almost like two vertical bars with a little P on the side. That stands for paragraph. And this is showing and hiding any formatting. It's going to give all these little paragraph markers, and it's giving all these little blue dots in between. Now, this is temporary. I know it's a little annoying for some people to have this on the screen, but this is just until we get our document set up. You'll notice at the bottom of this page, you can now see this section break. This is extremely important. If you delete this, your page numbers are not going to be correct. So don't delete this. In order to use this Turabian style paper, let's go ahead and just highlight the text here and then scroll down to the bottom of your document here, all the way down to page 4. Hold the Shift key and click beside this text. That's highlighting all of the text in between. And then let's hit the Delete or Backspace key. Now, if you've done this correctly, you should see two things. You should see a section break here on your title page, and you should see a section break right beneath your text here. And then you'll have your page 1 here. This is very important. You have to keep this second section break beneath your text. If you do not, you will not have correctly formatted page numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and insert right here and press the return key, and I'm going to bring this section break all the way down to a second page. Now, let's keep this section break here, but once again, you see when I've made a second page, my first page is the bottom center, my second page is the top right. Any subsequent pages would be that way, but we don't have any subsequent pages until the bibliography. Have to maintain this section break before the bibliography. All right, now, at this point, you are free to go ahead and edit your paper, type as normal. I'm just going to insert some text here just till we get a few lines of text. I'm just obviously punching keys. And you'll notice that you have a paper that's ready to type in. So this is how you can ensure that you keep your page numbers correct. Now, let's say you started a paper and now your page numbers are all messed up. What would you do? Go ahead and copy your text from your paper by highlighting all of the text that you've written, copying it with Command C, bring it into this paper, following the steps I've mentioned, and paste that into this paper. That will allow you to keep these page numbers correct. Now, let's say you're done with this editing. You can go ahead and turn off this paragraph marker so that all of those annoying little blue marks will go away. Now, the only other thing I want to let you know is, let's say you want to go ahead and save this, but you want to have it available to you in the future. If you go to the File and Save as Template option, this will allow you to save this document as a template. Now, normally it's gonna automatically choose the correct file to save this in, so you don't have to worry about where to save it in what folder. And then you could just call this Turabian style paper and save that. I'm going to click OK. Now, whenever in the future you open up Microsoft Word, I'm going to exit out. This is another document I had, but I don't need to save it. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of Microsoft Word, close the program, and I'm going to show you what it will look like in the future when you come back to Microsoft Word. I'm going to open it up, and let's open up that template that we just made. And if you go over here to File, New from Template, we can go ahead and open up that template. Under the Personal tab here, there's our Turabian style paper template. And that way, we can come back in the future and always write our papers inside this template and save ourselves a lot of headaches with regards to page numbers and other formatting issues. Honestly, this template is going to get you 95% of the way and save you so much frustration. So please use it.